Welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel, to the Cardano family. Appreciate all the love. Let's get right in today's update, really understand what's happening with ADA and what we could be expecting as we are approaching, obviously, the end of Thursday and going into Friday morning. So again, today was a slow day for the broader market. Dominance is still picking up since our last update. Bitcoin still below $122,000. Obviously, these things we need to factor in. And again, you could clearly see that across the board right now, multiple coins. I would say pretty much 90% of the market is actually down right now. If you're looking at the price of Cardano, 81.3 cents, down 1.1% in USD and about 2% in Bitcoin comparative. Valuation has made its way below 30 billion, to be exact, $29.8 billion right now. And the 24-hour trading volume at about 1.3 billion. So again, remaining above that $1 billion mark. Something we have talked about this on the channel pretty much time and time out, that even though we're seeing quite a bit of volatility within the crypto markets over the last 48 hours, or even before the month of October started, we did see the broader volume for ADA remaining above 1 billion, which is something that we want to be paying very, very close attention to. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer: anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So I'm going to show you guys the Bitcoin dominance first and foremost, and we're going to really take a look at what's happening. So as I indicated earlier in the update, we did see the dominance go up even higher, and you can see for yourself we actually set a new monthly high just today at 59.55%, retesting August 22nd level. You could see this for yourself. So no signs of slowing down for the dominance right now. It's still picking up. Again, something we don't really want to see for altcoins. If you're an altcoin holder, this is not something we want to see happening, but it is happening due to Bitcoin seeing a little bit of a retracement, and that does tend to cause dominance to pick up again. And this is causing altcoins to see a retracement, and we can see across the board there's a lot of coins right now across the market that are seeing a minor pullback, and this is why it's so important to not ignore what's happening with Bitcoin. But if you're looking at Bitcoin's price right now, you could see this for yourself. We did reclaim back above $122,000 just a few hours back, but once again finding that as a rejection level, and we're kind of sitting below it right now. And as far as the daily candle is concerned, we did see the daily candle closing below 121,000. So as of now, we're still above our confirmations. The 117,000 confirmation, you guys know, is such an important level for myself, but we're still above that right now, which is a good sign. So me personally, I'm still, mega bullish on Bitcoin itself. And yes, altcoins aren't having, the move that we want to see, but I think it's imminent. The gains that we did see the broader market making since the start of October, slowly but surely those gains are being wiped out because of this move right now. But again, that's the main goal of market makers, to come in and shake out the weekends, specifically from the future side of things. If you're looking at the leverage numbers, we're talking big leverage positions that have been wiped out, whether you're looking at longs or shorts. And that does obviously have an impact on the broader market. But I think this is a little bit of a hiccup. We are going to see Bitcoin picking up sooner than a lot of people are realizing. But let's take a look at what's happening with ADA right now. You can see for yourself, we're still obviously below our key support line, which of course right now we need to treat it as a resistance. If you're looking at it on an hourly perspective for Cardano's price, you could see for yourself, obviously we did see that 85 cents retest yesterday. I spoke to you guys about that. Since then, we did see the price, retracing an additional 6.6%, and the new monthly low you could see for yourself was today at 79.4 cents. But speaking about that, you can see we did see a little bit of a bounce since then, reclaiming back above 81.6 cents right now. But we can't ignore what's happening with the Bitcoin dominance right now. You can see for yourself it is showing significant strength right now. Again, if you want to put this into perspective, last time the dominance was sitting at this level was back in August. So that is obviously something we want to really keep in mind. But as of now, we did come down to that 79 cents. We didn't even retest the major key support line, which of course is at around 78.3 cents. We did see a bounce back up, but of course now you could see for yourself there's significant resistance coming in the way of ADA. But I don't think that's something to worry about, because the price has consolidated quite nicely within the 78.6. Yes, we're still below the 61.8, but in terms of a consolidation standpoint, we have not not left the 78.6 fib zone since breaking into it, which was on July 11th of this year. So it's been quite some time that we've been accumulating within this pattern. Right now, obviously, the broader market sentiment is having an impact on ADA, but I think we're getting closer and closer to that shift going back into alts. Slow but steady. Again, I know we want to see those explosive moves. We want to see those new yearly highs, but we at the same time we cannot ignore what's happening with the broader market. As of now, as far as Cardano price is concerned, we're still looking good. Again, we want to reclaim back above 85.78 cents. Like I said, I think this would be much quicker than a lot of people are realizing. But you need to see the dominance pulling down. Very, very important. And obviously, Bitcoin to push back towards the upside. Even if Bitcoin does not push back towards the upside, even if Bitcoin starts, hovering around here at $122,000, let's say, we just kind of consolidate here for the next week or so, then I would expect the dominance to make its way back down to, where we were just a few days back. And that would be another catalyst for altcoins to, see that move that we're anticipating. But I'll keep you guys covered on a day-to-day basis. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. What are your price predictions for ADA, not just for this year, but also in the next year? Obviously, in my personal opinion, there's going to be a bear market starting sometime next year. But what are your projections for ADA, whether it's this year or the next 3 to 5 years? Let me know in the comments. Love you all. See you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.